In a remarkable medical milestone, Bobby Mahi, an American woman aged 29 years, captured the attention of the world in 1997 when she became pregnant with septuplets. This pregnancy was unique and path-breaking, as it was the first multiple birth of 7 babies with a high probability of survival. Bobby and her husband Kenny were about to embark on an extraordinary journey that would test the limits of medical science and their own resilience. The road to parenthood was about to get very different for Bobby and Kenny Mahi, a story of hope, faith, and determination. Parents to their daughter Michaela, the couple decided to seek medical help to add to their family because of fertility issues. The routine medical process took an unexpected turn during an ultrasound that showed not just 1, but 7 embryos, a moment that left Kenny momentarily stunned, asking the doctor in disbelief, No, seriously." From pure terror, this young couple went on to celebrate an absolutely incredible time of the 7-pack plus mom. As the changes within her body began, with almost grotesque rapidity, it changed not just Bobby physically, but even mentally. Pregnancy unlike she had ever seen, where the stomach grows and practically touches her knees when seated, tummy torn apart by stretch marks, and the grappling of the growing anxiety of not being fit for carrying 7 babies. But all that was just the tip of the iceberg. The pressures weighed heavier than physical discomfort only, while financial stresses mounted. The medical complexities of their pregnancy faced them with an agonizing decision. Physicians suggested selective reduction, a radical option that would involve killing some of the fetuses in an effort to increase the chances of survival of the other fetuses. This advice came with a lot of press frenzy as millions of people began to follow their story and form opinions about their choices. In a moment that defined the journey of Bobby and Kenny, the most incredible decision they had to make was upon them. Against medical skepticism and a long history of challenges involving the birth of septuplets, they opted to listen to their faith and decided to keep all 7 babies. "We put it in God's hands and trust Him, it will be all right," stated Bobby, showing an amazing balance between hope and determination that would intrigue the world. It was a radical decision, since no septuplets had ever survived birth. The decision was brave and unparalleled. The Mahis were preparing to face a challenge that would test the limits of medical science, personal resilience, and unwavering belief. The public's reaction to Bobby and Kenny's pregnancy was varied, supportive and critical in equal complex measure. For every 10 letters of encouragement, one would arrive with scathing judgment. Others said that a family this size would be a drain on resources, and the Mahis were just seeking media spotlight. Unexpectedly, the community came out in support of the couple. The Mahis were having to confront the practical realities of their growing family, as finding a house large enough for their 7 new additions was a task in and of itself. Traditional mortgage options were out of the question given their modest means. Miraculously, a philanthropic donor came forward and gifted the family with a spacious house perfectly suited to their growing brood. Other donations flooded in countless diapers, a year's supply of macaroni, and a large family vehicle, easing some of the financial burdens. Bobby remained fairly composed until the 28th week of her pregnancy, when she felt that something big was about to happen. On November 19, 1997, at a mere 30 weeks pregnant, with a stomach the size of 2 normal pregnant bellies, her labor pains started. The birth was a well-planned event, as more than 40 medical experts were mobilized to handle this very special delivery. It was to be medical history, as the C-section proceeded with remarkable precision. In an astonishing 7 minutes, all 7 babies were born. Overcome emotion fills the delivery room with every confirmation that each of the infants, 4 boys and 3 girls, had survived, against the odds of previous medical expectations. Significantly smaller than the newborns of full term, the septuplets had survived. After months of intensive medical care, the babies were finally ready to go home. Bobby and Kenny carefully selected 7 names that would become part of medical legend: Kenny Jr., Alexis, Natalie, Kelsey, Nathan, Brandon, and Joel, each a testament to the family's extraordinary journey. After 3 months and 10 days of their birth, the Mahi septuplets finally went home, bringing the family together. The road to recovery was not without its bumps. Alexis and Nathan were born with cerebral palsy, which affected their ability to walk and talk. Yet the family remained resilient and hopeful. Their remarkable story soon earned them national attention. Oprah Winfrey invited the family onto her show, where Bobby and Kenny shared the overwhelming realities of their unique family life. They candidly discussed the staggering daily requirements of caring for 7 infants, 52 diapers, and 42 bottles each day. Raising 8 children was an immense financial and logistical challenge that demanded extraordinary creativity and determination. They created some ingenious ways of balancing their household budget. Given the financial burden of having a large family, the Mahis have managed to keep their grocery bill as low as $300 every month, which is very low for a family of 10 people. They used 35 volunteers to help them do everyday chores and started growing vegetables in their backyard to minimize food expenses. Their remarkable story attracted high-profile attention, with President George W. Bush expressing interest in meeting the Septuplets. However, Bobby and Kenny were fiercely protective of their children's privacy. They carefully navigated media interest, allowing only an annual birthday TV special while declining lucrative offers for constant media exposure. As the children grew older, their individual strengths came to the forefront. Despite his physical limitations, Nathan required spinal surgery and taught himself to walk independently, which spoke a great deal about his remarkable determination. Alexis was no less impressive, competing in beauty pageants for people with disabilities and enjoying outstanding academic success, placing within the top 15% of her class. By their 13th birthday, the Septuplets had become a symbol of resilience, hope, and family unity. A documentary captured their unique journey, showcasing 91 birthday candles, each representing a year of overcoming challenges and celebrating life's miraculous possibilities. The Mahi family's story transcended mere medical marvel, becoming a powerful narrative of love, perseverance, and the extraordinary potential of human spirit. When it came to schooling, Bobby and Kenny made a special choice. First years, Bobby and Kenny taught children themselves at home, but when they grew up, they decided to send the children to school. And something happened what never happened with the children in their lives. At school, children were separated from each other for the first time. They ended up in different classes, made friends by themselves, and developed individually. They had made another big step in their lives. The kids then entered middle school and high school, where they started to develop independently with their distinctive characteristic. For instance, Alexis loves to study, whereas Kenny Jr. is known as the class clown. They are enormously musical and were always seen with the school band. They performed on special occasions and had a lot of fun doing so. Another milestone that made headlines in media was the 16th birthday of the Mahi Septuplets, a time when driving would become possible. Of course, this meant driver's licenses and cars, which the parents could not provide to each of the 7 kids. Bobby and Kenny urged their offspring to work and finance their transportation, a lesson in independence and responsibility. On November 19, 2015, the family celebrated a milestone when all 7 children graduated high school. Their paths diverged in inspiring ways. 4 pursued university education, 2 chose alternative educational routes, and Brandon followed his lifelong passion by enlisting in the military, a decision that surprised no one who knew his deep admiration for military service. Now, at 21, the Septuplets are coming of age as accomplished young adults. Kenny Jr. has started a business, showcasing his entrepreneurial spirit. Brandon serves in the military with great commitment. Alexis is following her dream to be a teacher, while Kelsey and Natalie finish their studies. Joel and Nathan explore their passion for computer technology, each forging his own path. Now that the children are leaving the house one by one, we have to change our lifestyle considerably, Bobby reflects. But we are incredibly proud of how our children have grown up. And the practicality of the family continues. They have decided to pass on their spacious donated house to another needy family with the same spirit of generosity that saw them through their extraordinary journey. From 7 premature babies to grown young adults, the Mahi Septuplets have transformed one medical miracle into a story of love, perseverance, and individual potential. Their story is an inspiring narrative about family, resilience, and amazing possibilities that emerge from the power of support and determination.